Hey everyone, welcome to today. We're taking a close look at a really comprehensive and frankly fascinating YouTube curriculum called Swasth Aahar, Swasth Parivar, Swasth Bharat. The core mission here is incredibly targeted. It's all about empowering busy professionals, students, and moms to cook healthy, authentic Indian meals. So no kale-only fad diets today. Instead, we're unpacking a structured, realistic approach to everyday, culturally relevant nutrition. We're going to be using the actual source spreadsheet from the course as our blueprint today. It maps out a highly structured journey, module by module. It tracks video topics that range from understanding food in your daily life all the way down to budget-friendly meal planning. It's just a perfectly organized roadmap to guide our explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this syllabus. We're going to start with a welcome and bust some myths, then move on to mastering your daily plate. Check out the healthy Indian kitchen. Look at nutrition tailored for all ages. And finally, wrap the whole thing up with smart budgets and meal plans. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, welcome to Swasth Aahar, where we're focusing on busting common myths. So before this course even attempts to build up new healthy habits, it literally tears down the big misconceptions that trip us all up. Like, do you really need to weigh every single meal? You know, that's a huge barrier for so many of us trying to get healthy. But surprisingly, Module 1.3 tackles this head on and just says no. They take a super practical approach to portion sizes that doesn't require a kitchen scale. So yeah, you can finally stop treating your dinner like it's a math equation. Moving right along to Section 2, mastering your daily plate and understanding balance. Now, this is where we get into the real philosophy of what your daily plate should actually look like. And honestly, this is a massive paradigm shift. Balance is achieved over 2 to 3 days, not just a single meal. The curriculum emphasizes that every single plate doesn't have to be perfectly macro-balanced. By eating a variety of natural ingredients over, say, a 72-hour window, you naturally accumulate all those micronutrients you need. The big takeaway here, you don't have to be totally perfect at 1 p.m. on a Tuesday, you just need variety over the whole week. These foundational videos really dive into how to execute that balance. We're talking hydration, digestion, and meal frequency. But, and this is crucial, instead of giving you generic advice, they specifically adapt this to the Indian lifestyle. They weave in traditional digestion practices and real cultural factors, like eating dinner later in the evening, so that your daily plate actually matches how people organically live and eat in India. Next up is Section 3, the Healthy Indian Kitchen, covering cooking basics and the pantry. Okay, let's physically bring this into the space where the magic actually happens, the kitchen. Video 2.3 introduces this brilliant approach to ingredients called functional foods. In the Indian kitchen, everyday spices and herbs act as absolute nutritional powerhouses. Think about things like turmeric or cumin. These serve a real biological purpose that goes way beyond just making your food taste amazing. It's about elevating basic pantry staples into vital health strategies. But here's the thing, having good ingredients isn't enough if you don't treat them right. The curriculum runs through these absolutely critical cooking fundamentals. You'll learn about different cooking methods and, most importantly, how to prevent nutrient loss while you're at the stove. It also dives straight into that incredibly confusing topic of oils, ghee, and fats, like how much is actually healthy. Plus, it gives you practical tricks for reducing sugar and salt without sacrificing an ounce of taste, and wraps up with a super important skill of reading food labels correctly. The sheer variety of ingredients they discuss in Module 3 is just fascinating. The course actively encourages you to take advantage of items from completely different parts of India. By understanding traditional staples like rice and wheat, exploring ancient grains like millets to mix things up, and integrating pulses and seeds daily, you keep your diet robust, geographically diverse, and, well, beautifully balanced. All right, shifting gears to Section 4, Nutrition for All Ages, Tailoring the Diet. Because let's be real, a kitchen rarely feeds just one type of person. The special nutrition topics break things down demographically. There are tailored videos specifically for women, for children, and for the elderly. But I really want to draw your attention to that first bullet point on the list, weight management. The source material makes a very deliberate note here to emphasize the importance of lifestyle and exercise, right alongside nutrition. They make it crystal clear that you absolutely cannot look at diet in a vacuum if you want to effectively manage your weight. And that brings us to Section 5, Smart Budgets and Meal Plans, Sustaining the Journey. So, we've got the knowledge, the kitchen is set up, and we know exactly who we're feeding. This final application stage is all about how to sustain these habits economically and logistically. Look at how they handle weekly menu planning in video 25. They fully embrace cultural variations across different states. By contrasting North Indian meals with South Indian, Gujarat, and Maharashtra meals, they reveal something pretty amazing. There isn't just one correct way to eat healthy. Different regional diets cover all the necessary nutrient profiles in their own unique, traditional ways. Module 6 breaks down practical meal planning into 3 distinct steps: executing on a budget, managing around a super busy schedule, and, perhaps the most insightful one, meal planning on the move. They actually provide specific guidance for people traveling locally or out of station, so being away from your own kitchen doesn't instantly derail all your hard-earned nutrition habits. Let's see how all of this builds into the final lessons of the curriculum. Sustaining the lifestyle requires looking at the big picture. We're talking about shifting your diet based on seasonal nutrition to really support your immunity. It's about mindful eating and actually paying attention to your body's natural hunger cues. By recognizing those cues and understanding the most common nutrition mistakes to avoid, you transition from simply following a strict diet to living a truly sustainable, healthy lifestyle. We end on this incredibly powerful mission statement straight from the curriculum: healthy family, healthy community, healthy nation. It really forces us to ask a profound question. If transformation starts with just a single, well-balanced plate in your kitchen, what kind of ripple effect will your daily cooking choices have on the wider world around you? Think about that before you prep your next meal. Thanks so much for watching The Explainer.
Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned.